All right, so this tutorial will be on using the wall bag. The wall bag I picked up years ago when I was in Japan, actually I was in Yokohama, and I went into a Japanese dojo and I saw a solid sandbag with a pit in it, which was really great because what happens is that pit in the bag allowed you to make a fist that was stronger just by going through repetition. So it's like an old style catcher's mitt. So I thought, oh, you know, it just stuck in my brain. I tried it a few times, it was great, and so upon my return back from the military down the road, years past, I started using a wall bag. So it's something I brought back from Japan. And again, remember, there's no invention, there's only innovation. Everything's out there. We can change it all we can to make it appropriate for ourselves and our students, and so that's what I did. So one of the ways you can build wall bag training is through repetition. Probably one of the best things are your hook punch, called furiuchi. Also, the bag is called teisage renshu, which means wall bag or bag training. I use the hook punch a lot on the bag, and I get in my stance. Your default stance is crucial. Again, don't allow yourself to make a sloppy technique. That teaches bad habits, of course. And I've seen people use training aids recklessly. They'll come up here and they'll go like this, and they'll think, well, I'm hardening my hands, and doing this here, and doing this here. But there's no form behind it. So everything you do in the dojo, even if it comes to using a bag such as this or the makiwara, you should always do it with correct form as though you would in battle. That way you're carrying that habit into the ring, into the street, into the alley, if need be. So, the hook punch, in this case, I'll use it this way so you can see better, comes out and strikes the bag. Comes out, and a hooking punch strikes the bag. Now, there are different types of hooks. You can bring it way back, like so, which is a reckless way to do that, because you open the whole entire body up, and it comes around, but it's very powerful. And you also have the short hook, which is inside. So if you're in tight with this bad guy, and you're like this here, let's say my opponent's in a left stance, has his hand here, your hand over there, inside, so I can come up here and come up into the rib cage and resist a little bit, resisting. Now, I can't throw a hard punch here, but if I do this enough time with resistance, eventually it's going to become powerful. So you've got to practice that technique on the inside for it to become powerful. So on the bag, getting back to the bag